Hello, horror fans, and welcome once again to the Horror Obese. Today, I'll be talking about Clay. Now, Clay is part of a DVD box set called American Gore Stories, Volume 1, Serial Killers Gone Wild. Now, Clay is about a serial killer that stalks the streets in search of its victim, who he believes are chosen by fate, who he must bring their untimely death. Now, throughout the movie of Clay, the theme of loneliness and sadness is played out. All the characters you meet all fall into the same category. Like, for example, Clay. Clay falls into this loneliness and sadness from the neglect of his father, who he holds as a god, a master, his creator. And his father only sees him as repulsive. He shows his hatred so much that he wishes he had never existed. Now, his father also suffers from this loneliness and sadness because he holds this ridiculous grudge against Clay, who he believes is responsible for losing the love of his life in a past that was it was unavoidable. It had to happen no matter what. But he finds Clay responsible, and he will never forgive him. Now, in his sadness, he finds comfort, finds a friend in this little girl who is also suffering from the same theme, same sadness and loneliness, which she feels neglected by her parents, who are mourning the death of her little brother. And although she understands and knows, she still feels that they are not giving her the attention she deserves, and finds the attention in Sam, which is Clay's father. And they create this bond. Now Clay, feeling all this negativity from his dad, takes it out on whoever he feels fate has put in front of him to dispose of. And you also see Clay's vulnerability when he finds this next victim, and then he resonates with her or feels the same pain she feels because he is going through it too. This old lady by the name of Irene, who is also suffering from this loneliness caused by the death of her son, who died at war. And they nurture each other, her believing that Clay is her son, her returning son that has returned to her. Even though it's just in their imagination, it gives them that nourishment that they need. Her from Clay believing that it's her son, and Clay from her from never getting it from his father, while his father is getting all that he needs from this little girl who also needs it. Now, I mean, you see it and you feel it in all these characters, and you come to find out that there is a past that his father has never told Clay. Clay still believes that his father, by some mystical powers or mystical way, created him and what he is, and he is somewhat doing his bidding, even though his father has no idea what he's doing, or how he is releasing all this hatred that he feels that his father is generating to him from all the times that he goes and visits him and just rejects him and tells him that he doesn't want to see him no more, and he would wish he would never come around. And in there you see how the creation of this monster that is Clay, this serial killer, he sees the happiness in his father, and he knows he's not getting them from him. He finds out where he's getting him from, and he wants to get his revenge. But after witnessing something that he had never witnessed from his father, he decides to spare them and show them mercy. Now, in the end, everybody gets what they deserve. Uh, and the movie, to me, is what makes it more interesting. It's interesting to see how the development of these characters, like the development of Clay, and you see why he is who he is and how he takes it on innocent people. You know, all of his anger that he can't really take on his father, who in the end he does. You know, and then you feel like, well, in somehow or other, this is what you created, which sometimes what you create is what destroys you, and that's what destroyed Sam, Clay's father. But it's an interesting movie. I found it fun to watch. It's enjoyable. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people will like it. A lot of people will find it as interesting as I did. Now, as always, these are just my opinions. Don't take my word for it. If you haven't seen Clay, check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll find something you like. And on that note, hope you like what you see. Thanks for watching. And now, on to the next video.